today's Soundbite. In these present times where we are, they are strange times, and we often find ourselves wondering what tomorrow holds and what it's going to be like. Where do we find hope? People experiencing all sorts of emotions which normally we wouldn't have had time to think about. People are isolated, people are lonely, people are unable to interact as they used to. And I found myself remembering an experience that someone I know had. Now, this young man was a teenager at the time, and his dad passed away. He was about 15 years of age, and he found himself, as you can imagine, undergoing a lot of grief, a lot of distress. His future was uncertain, and a lot of things were up in the air, pretty much like where we are now. He felt lonely because he found himself one day at home. Everyone had left, gone to work, and so on, and he was by himself in the house. So, in this state of loneliness, he decided to go and pray and seek the Lord's face. And in so doing, he found himself wandering to the house by himself, and he ended up in his dad's room. And there he stopped and began to pray. And while he was doing so, he remembered being at a fellowship where he had stepped forward to receive the gift of the Holy Spirit, but he had subsequently not continued using that gift due to one thing or the other, doubts, and so on. And he found himself asking again in prayer to have that gift of God's presence in his life. And he wasn't really maybe wasn't really expecting much to happen, but in that short space of time, what happened was that he found himself speaking in a different tongue. In other words, he had received this gift of tongues. And it just got me thinking that, isn't it so wonderful that God still finds ways to meet us, even in the most difficult of times? He's promised he'll never leave us and that we'll never be alone. And he's promised us that even in the most difficult of times, he will always be our shield and our reward. Are you worried about many things today? Are you losing hope? Have you lost your job? Are you dismayed? Are you looking for peace? Maybe now is a good time to ask. Even in the middle of the storm, he's willing to meet with you and to change your life.